Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Yeah, sorry again, it's been such a while. We're starting to get a lot more videos and content together now. A hell of a lot, and I know I've been saying this in the last few times, but a hell of a lot's been going on behind the scenes. We've got a lot of projects coming in, hence this video now, which we're going to take you through to the back unit and show you. But yeah, we're hoping to keep the content coming up thick and fast now. And keep it regular at least, because we've got a lot going on and there's a lot sorted out, so it'd be good to get on with projects and things. So today being where are we at, somewhere in October, or no, September the 13th, don't even know what date it is. Yeah, we haven't had a vehicle over from Texas for quite a while. In fact, I think it was my Julie, the 82 Julie, that come over in January. We've had our next vehicle over, so it got delivered this afternoon, so we thought we'd walk through. We haven't opened it up much other than quickly unloading the actual vehicle off the recovery truck, and so what we thought we'd do is walk through and show everyone what we've got this time. Obviously it's getting dark now because we're well into the winter, and what I'll do is I'll flip the camera around. I'll see, nice and dark, winter's on its way thick and fast, and George hiding over in the distance somewhere. And there, oh, it's quite a glare, but there she is. A little bit different to what we've had over in the past. Still a Chevy. We've had quite a few Chevys, but this beast is actually a van instead of a truck for a change. Let me just change the camera image. That's a little bit better. So there it is. Chevy, with a little bit of a difference for what we normally have. I think, oh well, it's not the shorty, so it's a lot. I believe they do a longer version, but this is obviously a long wheelbase as such. It's definitely not a shorty, that's for sure. We was looking for something different. We've had quite a few trucks come over, and obviously the Volkswagens as well in the past, in the early days, like the Beetle and the Trekkers, or things should I say. But I kind of picked this vehicle for a different reason. One, we've brought that many trucks over, and there's a lot of people bringing trucks over at the moment, so they seem to have slowed down a little bit on the sales side. But I was looking for a vehicle to bring other things over in, and I thought of the idea of just buying a van. Hopefully it'll be a cheaper project to move on anyway, and two, I can fill it with other things, and hence this vehicle being perfect for one of the main things, well, kind of two actually, but definitely the main thing that I wanted to bring over, which I'm hoping to do more of, which I'll explain shortly once we see what's in there. Right, a bit warm, but it's unloaded. As you can see, nice empty van, big old van. It did have 3 rows of seats in the back of here, but obviously to get everything we had to get in, I thought John had got rid of them all, but I left a set in, which is quite cool, so I suppose it'd be good to have the rear ones, and then almost like a combi really, you can put stuff in the middle there. But these big buggers, John does like to paint. I bet he's a master at Tetris, because how he gets all this stuff in I never know. This beast, which was a bugger but we managed to get out, again I didn't realise it was that long actually. It looks pretty long, doesn't it? This is a stretch scooter, similar to the Honda Ruckus, but the Americans have got their own sort of patent clone version of them, so be looking forward to seeing what this looks like. Obviously bought brand new. I think it's a 2021 model, so be interesting to see what it's got left to put together, which looks like, obviously there's the front wheel, so I think it's quite simple to put together, get it tested, get it registered, and see the interest. I want to look to probably bring, if it's as good as I've already spoke to the manufacturers in California about shipping these over properly, because you can't really get them in the UK. So that'd be interesting. There's the seats, which I didn't realise were still in. So that's a nice bench seat for the back. If we don't use it in here, could always make a good seat in the barbers, as George mentioned. That'll definitely be street signs for everyone that orders street signs. Yeah, exactly what it says on the tin. I'm not sure which ones we ordered actually. Don't know what that is. Hopefully that box that was strapped to the bonnet.
Could be bike parts.
Oh yeah, it's either bike or hood parts. I don't think they come with hinges on a hood though. LMC could be Vicky's. Don't know if I ordered. It's been that long. I don't even know what I've ordered. That could be Vicky's. Could be John. Again, Brothers is definitely John Jeffries. Mr. A's Chevy Parts. That'll be John. Who's got? There'll be all my seals for the Chevy. I've bought all new weather strips, as they call them, seals, bonnet seals, everything, full package really for the Julie. This one, I don't know what this is. Some blankets. Oh yeah, good red as well. Tried so hard to get these red ones, so we've got a new load of stock of red Mexican blankets. What's this one? From Classic Parts of America. I'm going to say that's for John Jeffries. Oh yeah, it is, yeah, Classic Parts of America. And he's putting a Cummins in that same lot we're doing, which is should be an interesting build. Long motor core, no idea. This is cool. John was at a swap meet and he came across a load of new old stock. Excuse the camera. Came across a load of new old stock Budweiser bow ties, and that is bloody cool. I want to say he had about 10 of them, all boxed, still in a box. I mean, if you look at that, it's even barely got, it's just dusty sitting. These are old as well, I believe. The last one we had of these was quite old. They're usually early ones. I'll have to have a dig about and see what that is, get it tested. No, that's pretty cool. There's another one underneath. I think that's it really. Oh, there was this little package. Again, it's been so long, I've completely forgot. Oh yeah, what is that? Small parts. That's a bloody long box as well. I can't see where it's from. Long Motor Corp. Don't know. Maybe Vicky. I don't think it's mine. It's got my name on it, mine, but yeah, no idea. Don't know what that is. Like I said, it's a bloody long box there. Usually side strips and stuff like that. So I opened this parcel. I've forgotten what it was, but now I've opened it, I know exactly what it was. But the only problem is I can't remember who I spoke to about having them and where I got them from. But can't be seeing the date. It's 1978. So these are all pretty cool. Delivery and follow-up. Interesting. 1979 VW Rabbit. That's pretty cool. Must be all the original books. Obviously those watching this that have no idea what Rabbit is, basically the Mark 1 Golf they call the Rabbit. Because they like to do things different. Oh, bit of Scirocco. See that with the light shining in it. Right, so it's got all the original colours, codes, everything I suppose. Pretty cool. Nice. Another one. Really pretty interesting. Just got to find out where they came from now, can't remember. That's pretty cool. The wheel cap, not bad. We've had more and stuff, but obviously there's a lot of heavy, big lift stuff in this one, which is why, again, I wanted a decent sized van to get that bike in, but this is a pretty cool van. Hopefully there's no hidden horrors. So suspicious looking cobweb on the front. Hopefully whatever made it is long gone. We shall see. You can actually pour fuel down the carb while you're sat trying to start this, because it's right next to you, rather than having somebody at the front. That sounds a bit sketchy, doesn't it? Eh? Yeah. Well, he said he ran it, but I want to play with that. I really want to do it. Hey everyone, so it's the next morning, well, I'll say morning, mid-morning, nearly afternoon. We just thought we'd have a quick look round now and a few bits. Now we've managed to get it all empty. Harrison's been cleaning inside and put the dashboard bits back together. So we thought, we found a few other bits under the seat which have probably gone missing now, so I'll have a look. But we thought we'd give you a quick look round before we end the video. Obviously the other thing we've done is got the signs out the pack. It was all shipped over, so that's all come out. 3/4 of these have already been ordered for and deposits paid. There's a couple that aren't, that I bought just for buying them a sake anyway, because I knew I'd probably be able to get rid of them. That's pretty cool. Anyone from Hackney? But yeah, I think Lloyd's and Mission and one of the rustic ones will be for sale, but the rest is all pre-done. But yeah, so one thing that we did find was quite interesting, nothing to do with a Chevy, but was this was underneath the seat, an old first aid kit. I'm going to say latest. See if I can open it with one hand, but completely untouched, from new I'm guessing, but all predates back to 79 and 80. Some of the dates, nothing's been touched, but it was quite a cool little old first aid kit. Yeah, so obviously we give it a quick clean out inside and put the rear seat back in, which is pretty cool. You gotta love the way it's got the old ashtrays in the handle still. Yeah, it's just transformed the van quite well. And then looking through to the front, obviously the centre console is like a wooden, I'm guessing that's just an aftermarket thing that's been done. And then you've got the console in. Again, it's just a case of putting that engine cover back on and the top part of the dashboard really with the what do you call it, CB and dash bits all in. But it came out really tidy. Pretty impressed with this van. I must admit, the more we look at it, it just gets better and better. Obviously electric windows. We need to get the battery back on it and get a new battery on and see what happens with it firing up. But it is pretty solid. Yeah, it's surprising how solid it is actually, considering what we got it for. Roof, gutters, everything's really good. Just needs a bloody good clean. So it'd be interesting to try and get this in the next few days. Try and get this over the out in the yard and get some snow foam on it. So nah, pretty impressed with it so far. A lot of the lads have been through a bike night last night and got a lot of interest in it, which is pretty cool. Obviously, can't remember what we said about the hoods or not, but there's a hood for my 82 and another cowl hood, both 2-inch cowl hoods for Suburban. One of the guys that comes in, so he's after one as well. So we managed to get him another one of them. Yeah, so we're looking forward to get that on the truck. Again, as another sneaky peek. Yeah, got to get this out later on. But once we close tonight, we're going to get this built. We'll do a full video on this, which is pretty cool. Looking forward to getting it out, done and revealing what we've got. Again, a few other things like projects we've got on the go. That's actually my first bike. I've had bikes in the past, off-road bikes and stuff like that, but I haven't even got a road license yet, so this is going to be the next project at the same time, running alongside me actually getting my license sorted for a change, which I keep forgetting. But like I said, we've had a bit of a tidy up. Wheels, had a quick nose inside these wheels, but these look really cool. I think they're going on, I can't remember what they're going on actually, I think it was a Chevy though. 22-inch Detroit steels, powder white, powder coated. I know there was some mirrors there and the rest of all the seals for the 82, which I've got to go through. From John out in America, who just deals in the precision ones, which apparently are like the best ones to do out there, so they're quite good. But that's a full kit for my for the Julie. No, pretty good. Yeah, so on a whole, definitely a good little van. Well, there's nothing little about it, but cracking van, really impressed with it. Give it a good clean. and it's going to be, I think it's going to come out quite cool when it's done. Like I said, I've had a lot of interest in it already. There's a lot more to follow now. Like I said, we'll try and get these videos going. We've got the scooter, the stretch scooter, which is going to get done. We're going to start on that tonight. Hopefully have it up and running, or at least all together, because obviously it's a brand new crate bike. But we've got our last of the bike yard Sundays on in a couple of days, so we want to try and get it done ready on show for that. But like I said, once we get that built, we're going to do a full video on it. Going to do a full video on the build, and obviously we're looking to do a lot more with these in the future. So we'll have a full build for that as well. Plus the dually needs to get going as well now. I already made a few inquiries. We need to get that ready, road registered, and get that rolling ready for that full build, and quite a lot of changes for that. So again, thank you all for watching. We will put more videos out now and try and keep the content coming. If you've got any comments, please let us know what you think of the van, any ideas for it, what you think we should do with it. It was meant to be something we're just going to flip straight on. We might try and see if we can get it running first either way, but at the same time now we're thinking we might keep it because it's too cool not to. So we're going to you all right? Yeah, so we're like, now we've seen it, we kind of want to keep it, but I don't think we will. We'll probably move it on so we can get the next thing coming over. But yeah, let us know what you think of the van, and please, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, and we'll hopefully see you soon. Cheers.